Yo, it's Yerk, and today I'm bringing you a step-by-step tutorial on how you can make the Chapter 2 Season 5 0 point in Fortnite Creative. If you guys don't remember, about this time last year, I made a tutorial on a bunch of the different rift zones from Chapter 1. So if I accidentally called them a rift zone instead of a 0 point at any point in this tutorial, just know that's what I'm talking about. But that's enough babbling, let's get into this tutorial. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're going to open up the sand terrain gallery and we wanna grab the sand hill piece. Then we're going to resize it using the all axis and we want to make it as big as it can go. Then we're going to switch over to the height axis and we want to shrink it down quite a bit. Then what we're going to do is we're going to place it down and then we're just going to rotate it 180 degrees so it's facing itself and place it down so it makes like a little half pipe looking thing. Then we want to do the exact same thing, but this time we want to make it intersect with the one that we already made, and so should kind of look like a plus sign, kind of like this. Okay, next we're going to select all of our 4 pieces and we're going to move them over to wherever we want our 0 point to be. Then we're just going to place them down and we're going to click rotate, and then we're going to place it down again, click rotate, place it down again, click rotate, and place it down again. And now you have a sand divot little area very similar to the one in the Battle Royale. And before we start working on the 0 point itself, we need to add some terrain. So open up the Nature Rock Desert Gallery and grab various rocks, and from here, you just want to resize them and rotate them and place them along the ground like they are in Battle Royale. I made this one really quick, so you guys may want to spend a little more time on this step to really make it look good on your maps. Now we're actually going to get into the 0 point. Open up the creative menu and we want to head to the devices tab. We're going to grab a teleporter device and we just want to place it down and open up our settings. For the teleport group, we want to set this to none. And then we want to find the conserve momentum setting and set this to no. Then we're going to set when entered transmit on channel 1. And then we're going to click OK. Now we're going to resize it using the all axis and we want to fly up right above the center of our divot, but we're just going to place one down every other time that we rotate. So we're going to place one down, rotate twice, place one down, and we're going to do this 4 times. Then we're going to switch to a different axis and we're going to repeat this and do it again another 4 times. And if you're not happy at that point with it, you can do it one more time on the last axis, but you don't want to put too many or it will cause lag. Next, we're just going to copy one of our teleporters and fly up just a little bit above our 0 point. Then we're going to paste it down and we want to open up the settings and we're just going to reset everything. And then set teleporter target group to none. Then we're going to set teleporter visible in game to no. Then set conserve momentum to no as well. Then we want to set teleport to when receiving from to channel 1 and click OK. Next, we need to grab a class designer, a class selector, and a timer device. We're going to start with the timer device, so place it down and open up the settings. For the duration, we want to set this to 4 seconds. Then we want to set auto start to off. And then we are going to set show trigger to no and alarm audio off. And then we can scroll down and we want to set start when receiving from channel 1, reset when receiving from channel 2, and when complete, we want to transmit on channel 2 as well. Now click OK, and we're going to place down our class designer. Set this class designer to class identifier 1. And then we want to scroll down and we want to find the gravity setting. We want to set this to very low. Then we also want to turn fall damage to off. And then we can click OK. Then we're going to place down a class selector. Open up the settings and we want to set the class to switch to class 1. Then we're going to set the time to switch to instant. Scrolling down, we want to make sure that we set restore health on switch to no. And then we're going to set change to class when receiving from channel 1. Then we're just going to copy and paste our class designer and our class selector down so now that we have 2 sets. Open up the class designer and we want to set this to class identifier 2. Then we're going to set fall damage to don't override, and we're going to set the gravity back to normal. Then for the class selector, open up the settings and we're going to set this one to class to switch to class 2 and change to class when receiving from channel 2. Now if we just start the game and we build up to our 0 point and we jump in, we get the exact same effect as the one in Battle Royale. It's actually really easy, but I thought I would share it with you guys, and if you guys enjoyed this video, do me a favor, drop a like, hit subscribe, do whatever you want to do and all that stuff. And if you want to support me, you can use code YerkYT in the item shop and it really helps me out a lot. But that is how you make the 0 point from Chapter 2 Season 5 in Fortnite Creative, and that is all I have for this video. But if you want, feel free to check out some of my other videos that are on screen now. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, stay up.